about that melting ice cream. Now, we're not Henry Lee, not by a long shot, but it seemed to me that if there were ice cream that was still melting or partially melted at 12:40 when Risky saw it, and that's Risky's testimony, partially melted ice cream at 12:40 that they don't bother picking up. And that ice cream, remember when you were at Bundy? That ice cream is when you go down those steps, and it's on that little banister there as you're going out into the garage. Might mean that Nicole Brown-Simpson went down there and was letting somebody out who'd been there earlier that evening. We'll never know. When they saw all those candles lit around the bathtub and water in the bathtub, we'll never know because they didn't bother checking. They were too worried about how they would look, notifying them, worrying about the press. We'll never know. They said the ice cream wasn't important. But it was important enough that they had, this is the evidence, they had an ice cream melting test. Remember, I asked Lang about this again. Lang's experiment showed that this ice cream, it went back to Ben & Jerry's. It was Ben & Jerry's ice cream, remember that? It melted in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Should be totally melted by that time frame. If you extrapolate backwards, if Risky finds the ice cream at 12:40 and is partially melted, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, let's say it's all melted. If you went back 1 hour and 15 minutes, that's 11:25. Now, if the children are asleep, Nicole's the one eating that ice cream, that seems important to us. Maybe not to them. That seems important. That's another bit of evidence. When you cannot, because of negligence and incompetence, determine the cause of death, you have to look at other things. Isn't that reasonable? Those are the facts, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happened in this case. So they tell you it's not important. We think that is important.